Ever wonder where locals eat? We have a lot of major chain restaurants to choose from, but some of the best food is found right here in Springville, Utah. I'm Leslie Jones, helping you find peace of mind in Utah County. Springville has a growing selection of locally curated restaurants that will meet just about any craving you have. Now, as you might know, COVID has certainly taken its toll on the restaurant industry, and we want to do our part to support our local businesses. Come on, I'll show you some of my favorites. I live in Mapleton, which is only about 10 minutes or less from any of these great places I'm going to show you. If you want to live that close to these places, pretty easy, just click the link below. The first stop is right here at Strap Tank Brewery in Springville, located right off of I-15 on 4th South. It's really conveniently located. Strap Tank is named after the motorcycle model that Harley-Davidson rolled off the line in 1907. The founder of Strap Tank is a huge fan of all things kind of old and Harley-Davidson-like. While you're waiting for your seat, you can go across the parking lot to the Legends Museum and see some really cool things. I'll do another video on that another time. Now, as you can see, the ambiance at Strap Tank is really quite unique. That was one of the goals of the founder, and is to create an environment that was unlike really anything else that we have in Utah County. And I think he has succeeded. The location here in Springville is the original location. There's another one up in the Orem, Linden area by the old Geneva steel plant. Actually, that one's made from the old reclaimed parts of the Geneva steel plant. So it's another unique place in Utah County. Strap Tank attracts people from all over that want to take advantage of some really nice locally crafted brew. Now, I can't comment on the brew itself, but I can comment on the locally brewed root beer that they also bottle and brew at Strap Tank. The food is tasty. It's good all American comfort food. I love the burger. Of course, I like to get a root beer with my burger. Salads are good. Really anything that you have here at Strap Tank is good. Of course, the ambiance and the experience is all part of it as well. The next place you need to eat at in Springville is Joe's. Joe Banditos is the official name, but to those of us who know, it's just commonly referred to as Joe's. It's on the north end of Springville. It's a nice little Mexican place, and if you like Mexican food, you know that the Coke, the soda, and the chips and salsa will make or break your meal. I love the chips and salsa at Joe's. I don't know about you, but I always fill up on chips and salsa before my meal even comes. My favorite entree at Joe's, it's pretty simple. It's the Mahalo quesadilla. It's got all of the yummy fixings of a good quesadilla with a little bit of pineapple thrown in there. It's really tasty. So chips and salsa with a side of lime to go with my Diet Coke, and I'm ready to roll. If you're in the mood for Mexican food and you don't quite want to go all the way to the north end of the town because it's really not that far, but you want to stay in the central part of town, the difference of about, I don't know, a couple of minutes, you can go to La Casita. La Casita has been a fan favorite in Springville for decades. It is legendary. They've been on their location in Springville for more than 40 years, and it is locally owned and operated by now the son of the original owner, Louis Muskies. La Casita is a gathering place. It's a local icon. Anybody that comes through Springville, in fact, a lot of people travel from a distance to come to La Casita. Now, I've ordered a lot of takeout at La Casita during the COVID slowdown, and I'm always greeted with the same welcoming smile as I am when I go in and sit down. It's a really very friendly and local atmosphere. Curbside pickup or walk in and take out, you can do it all at La Casita. Now, I'm always a sucker for the shrimp tacos, but the steak street tacos are pretty good too. Really just about anything on the menu I think you're going to find is really tasty. If you're on a keto diet and Mexican food isn't your thing because of your diet, check right here and you'll see La Casita does have a keto menu. Now, you'll go into La Casita and you can pick up a chocolate cake on your way out. Chocolate cake is not made at La Casita, but the chocolate cake is made just down the street at Magleby's. Magleby's is another local, historically local favorite restaurant, originally started in Provo. During the COVID shutdown, the owner of La Casita wanted to do his part to help some of his local restaurateurs. And so he made some arrangements with Magleby's, and he now sells Magleby's chocolate cake out of the La Casita restaurant. That's just the type of people that we have here in our community that help each other out as we're all trying to make sense of what we're dealing with the COVID restrictions and how that impacts our businesses. Maybe Mexican food isn't your thing. Let's go to Magleby's. Magleby's is a great option. Magleby's is a Utah County institution. The original restaurant was located in Provo. For all the years I was growing up, Magleby's was like the swankiest place in town. Oh, I don't know, about 10 years ago or so, they moved from that location to Springville. They're in a historic building right on Main Street. It's a beautiful location, a beautiful restaurant. As you can see, the dining, it's still fine dining, but it's not quite as swanky as it was at their location in Provo. Maybe that says more about the clientele than it does the restaurant, but it's the same great food. Magleby's is known for its seafood buffet, but with COVID, things are changing a little bit, not so much the Wednesday buffet. But anything on the menu. During COVID, I've often gone to Magleby's for takeout. Now again, I'm a sucker for shrimp tacos. I love their shrimp tacos. Sometimes I'll get their salad, any of their salads, the beetroot salad, the Cobb salad, everything that I've had at Magleby's, I really enjoy. The breadsticks at Magleby's are legendary, but not quite as legendary as the Magleby's chocolate cake. The Magleby's cake recipe is a family favorite of the Parkinson family, the owners of Magleby's. Doc Martinson's son now runs the restaurant, and they still use Grandma's chocolate cake recipe. So you can buy it as a slice to eat for dessert or buy some to take home with you on the go. As I mentioned, you can get some at Magleby's or at La Casita up the street, or just buy some there at Magleby's. You'll know why it's legendary. A couple of local places that I also like to eat when I'm in the mood for pizza. Two great places, Zub's and Two Jacks. They both deliver, or you can go in and pick up. Two Jacks, you can eat inside, but Zub's, it's a pretty small shop. It's come and pick up, or they deliver. Now, when you eat pizza, I've never met a slice of pizza that I didn't like. But if you know your pizza, sometimes it's the toppings that you love, and other times it's the bread dough. Well, Zub's has been, the current owners have owned Zub's since the early 80s, and it was a recipe of one of the business partners from decades ago that they have used in for their sandwich bread and for their pizza dough. You gotta try it. It is the bread dough. It is yummy. The pizza is awesome. Sandwiches, sometimes I'm in the mood for a sandwich and a side salad. And again, it's the bread. It's the fresh ingredients and it's the bread. So Zub's is fantastic. Their bread is awesome. Now, Two Jacks is great pizza. Two Jacks, when I eat Two Jacks, I know I am getting filled up on a lot of really hearty toppings, pizza toppings. So if you're in that comfort food mood and you want some good bread, you got two options there. Zub's might be the better option. If you're looking for some real hearty, filling toppings, Two Jacks, definitely, you can't go wrong with Two Jacks. Both places are fantastic and they deliver.